Hello, I'm Jazmin. So we're just going to speak. Me and Chris have been working together for a couple of years now, so I'm just going to start with my perspective of what we've been up to, and then Chris is going to follow and tell you a little bit more about Beta Society and the Digital Maker Collective itself. So I've just graduated from Chelsea College of Arts, which is part of UAL. For 2 years, I've been working in the creative industry with a real digital kind of led method of creating work that kind of conceptually looks at the issues of diversity inclusion in technology. So I kind of use technology as a tool to highlight these issues and create spaces to kind of start conversations and disrupt kind of existing methods of engagement. So yeah, there's an example of some of my work there. I've also been running workshops through the Digital Maker Collective with like young people and disadvantaged people, just getting them into creative tech. So it's not necessarily, you know, hardcore kind of programming and coding. It's I kind of specialise in creative tech, so immersive kind of storytelling, 3D printing, conceptual kind of scanning, and yeah, I guess like using gaming software to kind of create like contemporary environments and interactive kind of things. And then, yeah, so the Digital Maker Collective is, it's UAL students, staff and alumni kind of coming together to explore digital arts. We run events, workshops, discussions, partner with like industries and communities. And out of that grew Beta Society, which launched at Tate Exchange last year. So I will let Chris tell you a little bit more about this.
Okay, thank you. So can I just forward that on? Yay, there you go. So I've got the best job in the world. I get to work with amazing people like Jazmin at the University of Arts London. So basically, who are basically the future creatives, and I think so. It's like fundamental that we start to address definitely diversity within higher education. I think that's really important. I also observed that there's no mention of social economic diversity, and I think that's really important to put on the agenda, which is always missing on the agenda. And in terms of higher education, the speed of development of tech and how higher education keep up is, again, two poles that are shifting apart. So I think it's really important that we have these sort of grassroots groups within education that kind of operate outside the formal education system that push those agendas forward. So there's extreme poles, like I say, within education. Tech industries are just getting wider and wider, and it's getting even further apart from everyday people, the sort of regular community, people that are normally excluded from those communities. So we formed this, or piloted this idea of the Beta Society, where we brought together tech industry. So we worked with Happy Finish, who are a tech company that you might know. We work with some local communities like Black Thrive, who are mental health and wellbeing in Brixton, and Lionheart in the community. And we brought that together with some education partners as well. So basically we're at the very beginning of exploring this model, and that's the Beta Society. Thank you very much.
And what would you like to achieve from the event today? Well, what's your objective of today?
I think just to go.
We didn't really speak about that, but and I forgot to mention. I've graduated now, and I'm kind of seeing myself as an entrepreneur. I'm interested in starting a creative business around these topics, and Chris is also interested in the same thing. And we're in a very kind of explorative kind of stage, but I think we're going to try and look at developing something together. So really, we're looking for like networking, contacts, advice, and I guess collaboration or models that are similar. So yeah, we're at the beginning of our journey, but hopefully, yeah.